velvet with cream cheese. I don't suggest red velvet as a wedding cake because of the possibility of bleed through, but it's a great way to try the cream cheese frosting. So, and then what I've got for cake is a white and chocolate with a blackberry filling and a almond and guava with a guava filling. So we'll slice that up and see what you think. Do you have a design in mind?
Yes.
Good, good.
I do.
Always helpful.
And I should have told you this too, but I think we have flavors in mind as well.
Oh,
so
okay. What are they?
David really likes just chocolate with buttercream. Is that right?
Well, we've got a sample of that.
And maybe some white cake with the same frosting, same icing. And then probably a German chocolate for the groom's cake.
Okay, not a problem. I don't have a sample of the German chocolate, but
no problem.
I do have a chocolate.
Do you want one of these? Share this with me? Anybody? Dad?
To share it with you?
I'll cut it in half.
That's kind of, let's see what you got there. Kind of really is usually.
Uh-oh.
Give me a napkin there, would you?
Uh-oh. There you go.
All right.
You want this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Something delicious.
Now you have to ask her. We ate one. What was it?
Now that one was the triple chocolate.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Did you hear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, tell me what you had in mind. Well, first of all, let me tell you which flavors are good. The white and chocolate are together, and that's got a blackberry filling. And then the other one that's kind of pinkish, it is the guava. And then the one with that is almond. And then that's got the guava filling in it. Oh, you've got organization. I do. Okay. Now, is this exactly what you want, or is it just an element or two?
Yep. Well, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but this general style, like with the pearl look, is probably my top contender. So the next one is really similar to that, but see just where the pearls are?
Pearls around the bottom of each tier. Okay.
Not a flower on top, probably.
Okay.
And then the third one, sorry for the poor quality photos.
Oh, that's all right.
It's at the little theater downtown, Kansas City, and it's kind of Art Deco. Our invitations have just nothing this graphic, but same kind of Art Deco theme. So that's why I included that one. But I think we like the pearl ones a little bit better.
Okay.
Is that something that you can do with sugar or whatever?
Yeah, what I would do is, because of the sizes of them, I would make them out of fondant and then roll them in something to shimmer them.
Okay.
You can buy them already made, which is nice, but not in all those sizes. So I would have to hand make them. It appears that these are different colors.
Yeah, they are.
Are you wanting different colors?
No, not necessarily.
Which would be cool, but okay. So you're just going with a straight pearl look. And what about the top?
I would like a W at the top.
Okay, you're just going to do a monogram.
I think so.
Okay.
Do you have a preference on that? Yeah, a monogram.
And you'll get that, right?
Like the font? Like how we want it to look, you mean?
What are you talking
we would
about?
put it on there.
I got you.
I'll put it on there.
You'll buy it.
Yeah, you'll pick out. And I don't know, I don't know if I've seen any or not, but it'd be really cool. You know, most of them are rhinestones. It'd be really cool if you could find one with pearls.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm sure you can. I just haven't looked for them, you know.
I like the different colors in the pearls, but if it's a lot more trouble to do that, it's not necessary. I just like the pearl look, and I don't necessarily like it on the layers.
Oh, okay. You want it just around the bottom of each tier,
I think so.
more like this,
Yes.
but in these sizes.
Yeah.
different
want a
sizes.
variety of sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Now, if we do different colors, what colors would you like?
I will email you a color picture of that.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of goldish, some are just the pearl color, a couple are like a very faint pink.
Okay.
So,
Just a mixture of all of
Yep.
those. Okay. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then, and some of these are quite large. That's what you want, the contrast, rather than, these are different sizes too, but not as much.
I think I like the contrast.
Okay, I do too, really, but it really shows
This-
off better.
This one almost looks like they didn't get it uniform.
Right, right, and you know that
Yes.
it's supposed to be, okay.
Plus it
That's
looks a
great.
little bit like bubbles too, in the different sizes like that.
Right.
So yeah, I think I like
Right, a little more
Mhm.
Art Deco-ish looking. Okay. That sounds great. Okay, well, now
Big
let's,
guava.
What's that?
the. You're not doing guava.
It's okay.
We knew you wouldn't.
I mean, I like it. I don't like it for our wedding
Yeah.
cake.
okay, we are having, how many guests?
200.
200, okay. How many tiers would you like?
All suggestions I'm open for.
Okay,
We want to keep it as inexpensive as possible, and by that I mean if it's cheaper to do the tiers as not cake and do bake like a sheet cake.
if
Not-
you, for 200 people, it's basically a 5-tiered cake.
Okay.
If you want, if we did faux tiers, you'd have to pay for the labor
Right.
of doing that, and then you would also have to pay for your backup cakes. So by the time you pay for both of those, yes, the faux tiers are cheaper, but then you have to add the cake that you actually need. It equals out.
Okay.
I've done it 100 times. It comes within pennies.
Okay.
The only way you can save money doing that is if you had like 50 guests, but you wanted a 5-tiered cake.
Oh, okay.
So there you save your money.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah. So, okay,
Then in terms of the tiers, it's whatever you recommend. So 5 tiers would do about.
5 tiers. Let me just pull it over for you.
Okay.
Now, the other thing before I do, what would you like to set it on? The Silver Plateaus rent for 30. I've got a mirrored one that rents for 40, and I have a glass one that also rents for 30.
Glass?
It's just glass on
that?
a glass block. Let me.
The cheapest one? The table? Is this exactly what Pam had?
I don't remember.
It seems like I think it is.
I think it is too.
It's so different.
You know,
Sitting here with Becca and sitting here with Pam.
Why?
because you have a binder
Okay, then
of
no.
pictures.
No.
I don't
okay.
prefer that one.
Watch this. You can tell
Now,
this cake is moist doing that.
The other choices are, now you can always put it on
You
a
just
white
stole her
board, which
cake.
sets flat on the table.
Stole her cake.
But if you wanted to set it on something, we've got the silver, I do have a gold, and I've got the mirrored one.
Does it
You
need to
go
be
from
on
looking-
something?
No, you can put it on a whiteboard, but it'll sit flush on your table if you want. Yeah, that's not a problem. You can put it on anything you want.
I can probably just sit it on
On a
the
board?
board, yeah.
Okay, then I want to build it, the reason I ask is because I want to build it on what you want so that you get the right height.
Okay. Don't you
So
think?
Elevated.
Do you think it should be on a platter? You can have this one.
Now, this serves 211, counting the top. Without the top, it's 198, I think, something like that.
And your guest list is right at 200?
197.
Yeah,
Not
so
all
that'd
those
be
people will
plenty.
show up.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was gonna
Correct,
say.
correct.
So we'll have plenty for leftovers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is what we're going for.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work.
That's what some of us are going for. I think it's a great height.
Okay.
It's bigger than what I was picturing, but it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
I was just picturing a smaller cake. so-
Right, well, these cakes are smaller.
Yeah,
And a
they
lot
are.
of times in the magazines are smaller because, you know, they're done for the magazine, so they don't do huge things.
Right.
So,
Is there anything that we should think about round versus others?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I think with your pearl look, you're going to want round.
I think so,
Because
too.
the pearls are round,
Yep.
and I think that is a more complimentary to keep it that way.
Our main color is a plum color.
Okay?
Do we need to put that in somewhere? Do you think?
If you're doing the
Maybe not at all.
If you're doing the pearl, gold, and light pink, I wouldn't put a plum in there.
I don't think so either.
I think keep it simple too. Like
Mhm.
just the pearl is
Enough.
enough. I mean, I think simple is better.
Okay. Well, then that's easy.
Okay, all right.
Now, stop interrupting me, okay, so I can eat my cake.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Watch no. What I was saying about the cake was, I mean, you can if you just get a piece of the cake,
How moist it is.
yeah, you can pick it up with your fork
Mm-hmm.
without even.
It's delicious.
Let's
Oh, we're
make
eating and the
sure
camera
I
wasn't out.
did my numbers correctly for you. Yeah. All right. And then the top is going to be a monogram. Okay, we're down to flavors.
Take it away, Dave. This is your department.
What are the options?
I can pull them up. I've got them on my website. There's several.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at before.
Okay.
And we saw that's where we kind of made our selections.
I don't think I wrote them down.
Okay.
You don't? What?
I didn't write them down. Sorry.
Let's see. We said chocolate with a buttercream frosting, right?
What kind of frosting is this?
Buttercream.
Okay. Yes.
And,
that it?
And
White.
and a white cake.
And that's it.
Yeah.
No filling, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you have to answer another question. You
Yes.
thought you were keeping it simple.
No.
Do you want certain tiers to be all chocolate and certain tiers to be all white, or would you like a combination, like the sample, where one layer is chocolate and one layer is white, so that when it's sliced, your guest gets a little bit of each?
Well, I think mainly I was thinking, each layer would be its own
Mm-hmm.
flavor. So a solid layer of chocolate and a solid layer of white.
Think about this. What our piece that we had was one layer, right?
Yeah, well, actually it was half because it was a sample, but it was representative of one because each tier, well, it was representative of one tier.
Right.
Because each tier has 2 layers.
So what would go in between your 2 layers? And that helps keep it moist.
Yeah.
Nothing?
If you don't want a filling, it would be the buttercream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there
You already
will
knew that then.
there would be something there. Yeah, you do have to have something to keep them together.
This is your thing, so you
No,
got
no,
it.
No.
You
Yeah,
already
so that's
know.
what we were thinking.
It's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so you want the entire tier to be one flavor and then another tier to be another flavor, not mix.
Right.
So they have to choose chocolate or white.
You got it.
Could you do
or get
any?
2 pieces.
Could you do any that are like that? Like the bottom chocolate, the next one white, and then the next one both?
Oh yeah,
you
you can
wanna
mix
do
it
that?
however you want.
No. Let's make them choose.
Well, the problem with choosing 2 is you run out of cake. And there's no leftovers.
Life is full of choice.
I don't see anything wrong. What if you just did like the top 2 layers like that?
If you
With the
want,
combo.
The combo?
Yeah.
if you want to, you can.
Now
Yeah.
the top tier, do you want to save that for the 2 of you?
Mhm.
Okay, so you can do
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
you want
good
on
one.
that. Okay,
I'm
do you want a
okay with that. I
combo
think
on
the other
that
two
so you get
chocolate, white,
Sure.
chocolate,
Okay.
white.
The rest,
Dave?
the rest
Yeah.
just solid.
No halvesies.
No.
I agree.
Okay, well, if we do that, then which flavor do you want the bottom tier to be? Because that's the one you're going to cut and serve each other. Do you want it?
Oh, chocolate, of course.
Okay, you're going to do the chocolate. All right, so that's going to give us 77 servings. And to make this even,
So then you want the top one to be chocolate too, right?
It's a mixture. It's white and chocolate.
The top
The
layer
top
is.
one for me and you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
okay. he doesn't want to choose.
I was gonna say, life has made him choices.
Not so we can have a sampling of each.
In a year later.
Okay, here is
We're doing it.
here is how it will break out. The bottom one chocolate, and then the second one down from the top, because that's going to be the top one that you serve. Those will be chocolate. Those middle two will be white, these two.
Right?
These will give you 102 servings. These will give you 95. So you're pretty much half and half.
Perfect.
Okay, so you'll have, and then you want the white buttercream, and then the pearls in pearl, gold, and light pink, and not on the sides. And I'll make a copy of this, or do you have this that you could just email me?
I have that I can email you in color.
Oh, that'd be
Definitely.
perfect. Do that, and that way I've got it.
The color ink wasn't working when we printed. Otherwise, I'd give you that.
Oh, that's
I mean,
all
you
right.
can have this physical sheet too if you want it.
Yeah, it's all right. If
Okay.
you're going to email me one, I'll
Yeah.
print it out, and then varying sizes.
I forget.
Oh. I wouldn't.
Not on the sides. All right. And any other thoughts?